Yeah, what's happening? What's happening, everybody? What's happening, everybody? Listen, family. Welcome to this exquisite podcast. Exquisite podcast. I don't know where you're seeing this video at. You might be seeing this video at on YouTube, Facebook, Ticker Fan Base, Red Note, LinkedIn, wherever you're seeing this video at. Do me a favor with that boy, RickTitus. Do that boy a favor. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Subscribe. Kick those doggone thumbs up. Hit that doggone notification bell. Donations. Listen, donations are accepted to help build this YouTube channel. To help build this YouTube channel. Keep the YouTube channel popping. Let's look in that donation bar. Let's welcome Matt in South Carolina, Greenville, Mississippi, Columbus, Ohio, Durham, North Carolina, Fayetteville, North Carolina, New Jersey, Cherry Hill, New Jersey, Staten Island, New York. I definitely appreciate the donation. Definitely appreciate the donation. A lot of people don't welcome the donators. I welcome you in. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Hey, listen, let me do a shout out. Hey, man. Hey, man. This brother, Mr. Dr. Lionel Green, I want to give you your flowers with WBGR TV, with WBGR Network. You know, back in the day, man, we was talking about this Roku TV, man. He got that Roku TV bouncing. He got that Roku TV up and running. And listen, that's where I learned all of my secrets at. That's where I learned my skill set. It's a skill set running these streaming systems. It's a skill set putting these podcasts together. I want to thank my brother, Dr. Lionel Green at WBGR TV, right here in Hyattsville. I want to give my flowers to you, brother. Salute. I salute you, Dr. Lionel Green. Hey, listen, family, that's where I learned my skill. That's where I learned my skill set. That's where I had a radio show on WBGR TV. Yeah. You know, some people be saying, but why you giving WBGR TV some some likes? Yeah, because that's who trained me. That's who I learned my skill set from. So what you talking about? So listen, let me give another shout out to that girl, your girl, Natasha Carpenter, with that excellent tea, that excellent coffee. If you want to see her on YouTube, WBGR Network, Instagram, LinkedIn, Red Note, Fan Base, Take a Lacquer. Listen, that excellent tea, that excellent coffee, tell her RickTitus sent you over there, family. Yeah, family. And look, they gave that boy RickTitus a podcast studio. Hmm? Unlock your potential. Transform your social media game today. Transform your social media game today. They gave that boy RickTitus a podcast studio. Listen, we want to rent out our studio. We want to rent our studios out to people who don't have, people who are lacking. We got the backdrop, we got the markups, we got the location, we got the cameras, we got the panel, the dashboard for the podcast, we got the location. So why not let us rent our studio out to someone that's in need? That's what we're doing in the community today. Listen, go to our Facebook page. Go to our Facebook page on Facebook, Exquisite Podcast. The Exquisite Podcast. Go to our Facebook page. Listen, if you want a podcast, if you got something to say, you want to be heard, email me at exquisitepodcast60@gmail.com. Exquisite Podcast 60@gmail.com. I'm just looking in the chat. Somebody said slow down. Exquisite Podcast 60@gmail.com. That's the email. So listen, when you send me that email, give me your full name, your email address, your telephone number, your markup, your backdrop, the name of your show, and the time of your show. And check this out, family. Family, check this out. If you want to be seen and want to be heard, email me that list that I just went over. If you want to get your podcast screened, huh? And check this out. You don't have to be at the studio. All you got to do is have one of these mobile devices that I got in my hand. High-speed internet, laptop, desktop, and high-speed internet in this mobile device that I got in my hand. We can screen your podcast in the U.S. or international. Talk to that boy RickTitus. Listen, Exquisite Podcast is coming out with we getting ready to make some mugs. We getting ready to make some t-shirts. Getting ready to make some hoodies. We getting ready to make some shorts. We getting ready to do all of it. Exquisite Podcast is coming. We're coming, family. We're coming. So look, let me drop some of this Cracker Jack on y'all. Let me drop some of this Cracker Jack on y'all. Listen, I mean, I don't know if you're not getting it. We got some FBAs out there in the state of Georgia. In the state of Georgia. I thought that when you buy the house, you buy the land. When you buy the land, you buy the house. They're getting ready to run a railroad track in the back of these folks' house in their backyard. A railroad track is getting ready to be built. It's called eminent domain. What kind of Cracker Jack shenanigan is going on here in the state of Georgia? Now, I don't know if it's going to be happening in different states. You might want to check it out. You might want to Google that. Don't take RickTitus' word for it. You might want to Google that. You might want to YouTube that and see what's popping. Rest in peace, my girl, Angie Stone. That was a rider. Yeah, I got a chance to escort her concert when she was in Washington, D.C. a couple of years ago. She was a rider. That woman took care of us. She treated us like kings. She was a rider. Rest in peace to you, Angie Stone. Rest in peace to your family. Listen, I want to drop these Cracker Jacks out of the box on y'all. Listen, I've seen a lot of people, family, a lot of kids, and a lot of grown-ups. You're saying, hey, we want to build a GoMe fund, a go-go fund. For what? Because we need to bury our mother and our father, or our uncle, or our aunts, or our nieces, or our nephew. Listen, this is why we need to get our finance upside down, turned back upright. All we got to do is buy some life insurance to cover that, to make sure that they go home safely. Invest into some life insurance. Stop investing into these Mercedes Benzes. Let's stop investing into these BMW, these WMBs. Worry about how that's spelled backwards. If you can't afford it, then you don't need it. A Honda Accord is gonna get you the same place a Mercedes will. A Toyota Camry is gonna get you the same place where the BMW is gonna, or the WBM is gonna get you. So start investing, my family, my people, my FBAs, in some life insurance. So that loved one can go home free and safe when it's time for when the man upstairs bring them home. Stop. We need to get out. We are the only group in America today that ain't got it right. We're still in that Cracker Jack box. Some of us got it. Some of us are on code, but some of us are still deaf, dumb, blind. Some of us are still deaf and dumb and blind. I was like that. That's why I can talk to you. Get you some life insurance. Get you some life insurance. Get you about $50,000 to $75,000 worth of life insurance. You can afford it. You got the Timberlands in the back room. You got that Porsche in the garage. You got that Gucci bag in the garage. Upstairs or wherever you got that Gucci bag hanging on your shoulders. So get you some doggone life insurance and let's get right. Huh? I don't like that. That disgusts me. I get so very uptight when I hear about these things. Sad news. We came from a great people. Hey, look, this is that boy RickTitus from Maysville, South Carolina. Something South Carolina bringing you some of that Cracker Jack gems. Huh? Harriet Tubman Railroad, Underground Railroad in Maysville, South Carolina. Some of you guys from Maysville, South Carolina don't even know it. You don't even know. You're not doing your researches. You're not reading. Huh? This is that boy RickTitus from Maysville, South Carolina, Sumter, South Carolina. I was born in Washington, D.C., but my roots is from Maysville, South Carolina. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to touch on this one. This is my last touch and my last touchdown. Huh? You guys from Baltimore, you guys from Washington, D.C., don't like the people from Baltimore. You guys and you young ladies don't like people from Washington, D.C., and you from Baltimore. Or you from Baltimore, or you from Washington, D.C., and don't like the people from Baltimore. What's up? What cracker jack sense does that make? Hmm? I don't like you because you from D.C. Oh, I don't like you from BMO. Huh? Reginald Lewis came out of BMO. Some of you cracker jacks don't even know who that is. Why should white guys have all of the fun? Beaches International. We 30 minutes away. Why can't we get on code? Other groups do. Why can't we get on code? Reginald Lewis was a bad man. Huh? They said he died from a brain aneurysm. I don't know how true that is. Beatrice International is in Baltimore, Maryland. Talk to that boy RickTitus. Listen, family. I digress. I digress. I digress. Hey, look. They gave that boy RickTitus a podcast studio. So listen, I want everybody to come to Waldorf, Maryland. I want everybody to come to St. Charles Town Center Mall. We right around the corner from J.C. Penney's. Listen, every Saturday and Sunday, bring your kids out so they can have fun, so they can release that stress. $5 per child per hour. So they can release that stress. We got gumball machines in there. We got claw machines in there. We got race cars machines in there. We got the jumping ball, the jumping balloon in there. We got raspberry gumball, strawberry gumballs, peppermint gumballs, black, white, blue, red gumballs in the gumball machine. Let the kids have some fun. Let the kids have some fun. And listen, family, I need for you guys, if you got a podcast that you want to stream, come and see me. Huh? Click the link in the description. Come and see that boy RickTitus. Come and see that boy RickTitus so we can go ahead and have some fun. So you can stream your podcast. You can talk about religion. You can talk about entertainment. You can talk about sports. You can talk about health and wellness. It's a lot of subjects that you can talk about, family. Huh? And let me touch bases before we get off air. I want to talk to the pastors out there. Listen, family. Pastor, you got some great notes. You got some great material. But this is an issue that we're having with the ministry. Nobody knows you, Pastor. Nobody's hearing you, Pastor. You're not touching nobody, Pastor. So what you know? Why not let that boy RickTitus uplift your ministry? Let us scream your ministry. Some people don't have a phone. Some people don't have a laptop. Some people don't have a backdrop. Some people don't have the markups. Some people don't have the panel dashboard. Some people don't have the microphones. Unfortunately, some people don't have the location. I have it all. I want to be able to uplift the community. So come and see that boy RickTitus. They gave that boy RickTitus a podcast studio. They say, hey, Mr. Titus, we need you to sign right here. I said, what? Say what? You need me to sign right there? I got you. Yeah, but you don't know that boy RickTitus, huh? You don't know that boy RickTitus management. We got a podcast studio. We got an 8,000 square foot, 8,000 square foot facility. Talk to that boy RickTitus. I'm going to give it to you. Come and see me. Come and see that boy RickTitus. I'm going to give you this establishment so you can do your pastors, so you can do your ministry inside that studio. But check this out. You don't have to come in the studio. You don't have to come. If you're in the US of A, you don't have to come in the studio. If you are internationally, all you need is a cell phone and high-speed internet, a desktop or a laptop, and we can get you popping. We can get your ministry screaming. If you want to do that podcast, if you want people to hear you and see you, you don't have to come in the studio. We can do that for you. If you don't have the backdrop, you don't have the markup, you don't have the location, you don't have the panel board, you don't have the display to show people that you're in the studio. Let that boy RickTitus lift you up. That's what I'm talking about, family. They gave that boy RickTitus the studio in Waldorf, Maryland. Everybody in the DMV knows where Waldorf, Maryland is located at. We're in the St. Charles Town Center Mall, right around the corner from J.C. Penney's. Come and climb on in with that boy RickTitus at Exquisite Podcast. We got a podcast studio that we want to rent out to you so you can shine. If you don't have the location, you don't have the proper tools, come and see that boy RickTitus so we can rent the studio out to you if you want to get a podcast screen. You want to get a pastor, you want to get your ministry screen. You want to touch someone, pastor. Nobody's seeing you, nobody's hearing you, pastor. So talk to that boy RickTitus. Talk to that boy RickTitus at Exquisite Podcast. Listen. This is that boy RickTitus from Exquisite Podcast in Waldorf, Maryland, in the St. Charles Town Center Mall. Come and get this thing popping. Come and get your screaming popping with that boy RickTitus. Listen, I'll see you guys on another video. And guess what? Who said it couldn't be done?